It's Eagles. It's Raiders. It's two teams on losing streaks. Who's going to win? We're here for the whole game. Let's find out. The watch party starts in 30 seconds. A very good day, everybody, and welcome to the STT Sports Network Watch Party. We've got Eagles hosting the Las Vegas Raiders today from just done snowing Philadelphia. Guys, good afternoon to each and every one of you. Before we get started, please, if you have not yet, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, starting today at 918, and share this out. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's free to support a local content creator, and the best way to support a content creator is by hitting those buttons, the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button, and vote on our poll question. Who wins? Whose losing streak ends today? Pardon me, that's what the poll question is. Eagles or Raiders, as both are on losing streaks. Obviously, the Eagles have a 3-game losing streak, and the Raiders are on a 7-game losing streak here, so both teams trying to get off the snide. Well, I don't know if the Raiders are really, truly trying to get off it. They might be trying to win. We already got one vote in the poll for the Raiders winning today. Oh, God. Today would not be a good day. It already started out rough having to shovel 4+ inches of snow. Guys, but please, like, subscribe, share. Already a couple comments. We got Oprah's something saying 32-5 Eagles. What kind of score is that? Go Birds. 23-10. Thank you very much, Adam. Muchas gracias. I woke up to a lot more snow than I felt like I was going to get there, and I had to shovel it all this morning. It is what it is. So we got lots to get into. Obviously, the game's about 10 minutes away from kicking off. It snowed, obviously, a lot last night. Don't even rub that in, Q. No snow in Florida. No shit. I really thought once I sold that pizza shop, I'd be moving to Florida and to those warmer temperatures. It's not happening. Sticking in this area. Although this snow, brutal. Cold weather this winter so far. It's not even wintertime yet, and it's been brutal. It's just, I just can't take the snow. I just can't. It's just brutal. Adam's saying 35 to Raiders 10. So Eagles win 35-10 is Adam's prediction. I like it. I don't know. I mean, with the weather, it's going to be cold as can be. It's going to be windy. I see this being a low-scoring game. I'm sticking to one of my two predictions. I said 20-12 Eagles, but then I also said I would not be shocked if it was a shutout, 20-0. That's what I'm sticking with. I wish Oprah would run. What? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know how to comment on that. I can recommend a good realtor here in the Orlando area. You're in Orlando? I'm going to be in Orlando in a few weeks. We'll have to link up and get a drink or something, Q. I'll be in Orlando for the New Year's week. At least you don't have to worry about delivery drivers. So that is a good thing, Adam. That is a good thing that I am not working. I didn't have to make the decision whether to go in or not on a snowy Sunday. I did make pizza last night, Adam, at home, to try to break the curse. The fact that the Eagles are 0-3 since I sold the pizza shop, so I did make pizza at home for dinner. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as good as the video I saw online made it seem to be, but, maybe we'll try it again. But I did try to break the Eagles curse, pizza shop curse. Good morning, good afternoon, little G. How you doing? We're going 28-10 Eagles there. That was one of the predictions that I had. So I don't hate that idea at all. There's a lot of Eagles fans that think the Eagles are going to lose this game. The Eagles are not losing today. And it isn't even going to – it might be a close score, so to speak, depending on how the weather impacts the game. Let me tell you something. It's not going to be a close game. The Eagles are going to straight dominate the Raiders today. I don't know what the end number will be, but it is going to be It's going to be an easy game. We'll just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. Old, easy, simple, smooth game here today. Go order that pizza. Go order it, Q. I just don't have to make it. Saw Santa at the link, looking at it. Oh, man. Yeah, let's not pelt Santa with snowballs today. Although, why not? Go for it. Eagles inactives for the game today. Same as last week, just so everybody knows. The inactives are Sam Howell, he's your third-string emergency quarterback. Josh Uche again, Mac McWilliams, A.J. Dillon, and, of course, Lane Johnson, Jalen Carter are out for the day, obviously. Lane Johnson, a lot of reports are saying will be back next week. I'm in the boat that I'm saying to be cautious. After they win today, the Eagles could be extra careful with Lane. We need Lane Johnson healthy for the playoff run because, yes, there is going to be a playoff run upon us. No doubt about that, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's where we're at. We're excited. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to get this game underway. I'm ready to see the likes jump up on this video. I'm ready to see the subscriber count go up today. I'm ready to have a good birthday. I'm ready to have an Eagles victory on my birthday. Let's get a good present for this guy. All right? I woke up to the present of 4 inches of snow to shovel. So let's get something better. The best birthday gift would be an Eagles win. The second best birthday gift would be to see 20, 30 new subscribers by the end of the day. So go out and tell your friends. Go out and create some burner accounts. Let's get that done. How come Tom Brady's in the pregame booth and not doing a game today? Is he not on a bet? Any bets today? I did one small little parlay. Well, I don't even remember. I didn't even screenshot it. It was a pretty small 5-1. And, of course, I did my monster teaser on DraftKings, which I always do, which is 4 games, and you swing the spread 13 points. It's easy money. It only pays minus 140, but it's easy money most weeks. So I got that. I really chose not to bet too much today. I'd rather not bet. I'd rather save that bankroll for golf season, which we're about 4 weeks away from golf season kicking off. So I gotta save that bankroll for all my golf betting this year. That's the goal. That is it. What's up, AK? Yes, happy Football Sunday. It's a good day to watch some football. It's a good day to see the Eagles win a game and end their losing streak. It's happening. I have no doubt. Maybe that's not good. Maybe I should have some worries. Maybe I should have some fears about this game. But I'm feeling good about this game. I'm feeling this game is going to be as easy peasy as possible. And I'm okay with that. Very easy game here today. And I'm ready to rock and roll with it. I should have waited to go live. I don't got much prepared for the pre-15-minute party here. I don't. I'm just ready to rock and roll with the game. We're up to 2 people have voted that the Raiders are going to beat the Eagles in the poll question today. I don't know what people are smoking on this Sunday morning, but, man, if the Eagles lose to the Raiders today, I said it on Trending in the AM this week, and I'll say it again. Which it's not going to happen, they will win this game. If the Eagles lose, I would not be shocked if Nick Sirianni gets fired later tonight or early tomorrow morning. He shouldn't be, but, man, somebody will lose their job tonight if the Eagles lose to the Raiders and drop their 4th game in a row. There's no doubt in my mind. At least Kevin Petula. Maybe Nick Sirianni. Chandler, I'm the same way. What's up, my man? If we lose, but, oh, my God, I see no way that the Eagles lose this game. No way the Eagles lose. I still like my 20-12 prediction for the game for the Eagles. I still think it's a very strong prediction. Pumpman, yeah, probably. Wouldn't be shocked. Eagles lose, we have to buy a pizza shop. No, I made pizza last night, Chandler. I did my part. I made my pizza last night at the house. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Yeah, to everybody probably. What's up, Duck? I don't know if it's a morning. Is it afternoon? Is it midday? We got Greg Olson and Joe Davis on the call. Getting ready to get this party underway here. I like that. Yes, the Eagles need to see evidence that everything is going to be okay. And what better way to do that than going up against the Raiders? I think today, look, the field don't look like it's got any snow left on it. That's good. I might have to order McAllister for lunch. That's always my good luck. Send some my way, my man. I need a good drink for my birthday today. I remind you that Cardinals game came in here at the same time with a similar record and beat us. No, I know. It's just not happening. What's up, Chud? How you doing this fine Sunday morning? Do you have the two B's, Phil, ready and prepped? The two B's? What? I have the two B's. Bowls and beer, maybe? Is that what you're saying? Thank you very much, Doc. Muchas gracias. That's right. Thank you. Making sausage. Ooh, I love good sausage gravy. The bud's ready for later. And there's some beer upstairs, ready to go for later. But yeah, I figured with you it was B&B, it was bud and beer. Yeah, the bud's for later. I can't live stream on that stuff, man. I just can't. It's just not my thing. And the beer, yeah. I mean, I've got a little bit of bourbon left for later tonight. I got a little vodka ready for after halftime. I'm still trying to, wake up and rest from shoveling my massive driveway this morning. Said I was just going to do half of it, then the other half after the game. I did the whole damn driveway in one straight shot. Got a lot of energy out of that. Wow, is that what I've stopped? 2Gs. I need to get clear. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. What's up, Bellafant? Good morning, good afternoon. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Make sure if you haven't yet, you're hitting that like button. Subscribe, most of you have, and share this out. The ultimate birthday gift would be to see. Well, I'm 45 today, so let's get 45 new subscribers. Bold? Yes. Impossible? No, it's not. But do your part. What do I think of the John Cena ending? Well, first and foremost, watching last night's Saturday Night Main Event, it's the first wrestling show I've watched in almost an entire year. I keep up with it on social media, so I know storylines. Last night is why I don't watch wrestling. It just wasn't interesting at all. But the John Cena retirement match, I think it was perfect. I think him tapping out was the exact perfect way to say, yo, I'm done. That's it for me. So I actually enjoyed him tapping out. I thought it was the right decision. And now you're going to have Gunther set up to literally retire Goldberg, Cena. He'll probably be Jericho's last match, and it'll probably be Brock Lesnar's last match. Stopped watching when Bray passed away. I agree. Best end. Yeah, look, that was a sad thing. Far too many wrestlers go way too early in life for far too many reasons. It's a shame. It really is. But look, I thought it was a well orchestrated final match. It is what it is. But I also reminded myself I'm glad I don't watch it anymore. So everyone coming in when I stopped watching, what? I don't understand. You mean you stopped watching and all the old school people are coming back? Yeah, maybe. That's why he's the Ring General is retiring from wrestling. Yeah, look, I'm over it. Like, I don't get excited. I watched it last night. I didn't get excited one bit during that show last night. I did not at all. There was nothing that I found special last night. Maybe a little bit of Oba Femi looking like a future star. Basically, take an athlete and plug him into your performance center and spit out a future star, but that's it. It's not necessarily always a tradition. It's a smart, fair thing to do, kind of like pass the torch, but it doesn't always happen. But it makes sense for Cena to do that. I don't know if Gunther really needed a torch passed. I think people already realize he's, one of the top guys in the business now, but it is what it is. Again, I have no understanding of what's even going on in the business anymore at this point. Muchas gracias, Jimbo. Thank you very much. I know the birds need to make up for all that snow I had to shovel this morning with a nice, easy, stress-free victory. I want a stress-free victory. Although the content would prefer a stressful victory with more questions left unanswered. But yes, thank you very much, Jimbo. My man. Way too much snow. I thought we were only getting like an inch or two of snow. There's at least 4 or 5 inches out there this morning. Thank you very much, Judd. I don't know if you saw it, but I no longer own the pizza shop either, just so you know. They better be 1 to 3 since you're selling this pizza. Yeah, exactly. Again, I made pizza last night to try to break the curse, okay? From the 1 or 2 wrestling shows I've watched in the last few years, there are no more heels and faces. Yeah, that's kind of a big issue for sure. All right, we're getting ready to get underway. Time to shift the chair around. Wonder how drunk Pam Oliver's out there. We're going classic midnight green out there. I got about, I would say it was at least 4, if not 5 inches out there. The little fire pit table I have on my back patio, it was a good bit of snow on that. It took me a good hour to shovel my driveway this morning. Sucked, honestly. My legs and shoulders hurt a lot right now, to be brutally honest with you. I don't know. Having that much passing yards in this weather is going to be tough. If anybody's going to have a breakout game today, it would be Barkley and somebody on the defense. Going to call 2 Nolan Smith sacks today on Kenny Pickett. Eagles getting the ball first. I like that. Let's get this offense humming along right away. It's cold out there. Britton Covey, Will Shipley back for the punt or kick return. It was an awkward-looking kick, too. Thank you, Q. Appreciate it. We got Shipley on the return. He's got a gap. Almost got up to the 35. Nice, solid return there from Will Shipley. And the boys are coming out on offense. I hate snow, Chandler. I hate snow and I hate cold. I had a chance to go to the game. I got a text at 10 o'clock that I want tickets. I'm like, I also got offered tickets to go to the Giants-Commanders game today in a club box, but I said no to that as well. Like, why would I go to MetLife on my birthday when the Eagles are playing at home? But I appreciate that from number one SIL. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. If I never saw snow again, I would be a happy man. We got motion on play 1, and Barkley goes for 1 yard. Not an ideal first play. It is, actually. And Covey obviously is a great punt returner as well. 1 whole yard off the right side there. Fred Johnson playing with a bum ankle as well today. I mean, that was also partly on the offensive line, not necessarily just on Barkley. You've got a backup right tackle with a bad ankle. Handing it off on play 2. That one gets a little bit more. So we're going to have about a third and 5, maybe 3rd and 4 here. 2 straight run plays from the Eagles offense. And that Thomas Booker starting in there then. That's right, Kyle. What's happening, my man? Go Birds. Let's get this underway. Tush push on 3rd and 5. Yeah, no. All right, first throw is you gotta expect first throw here on 3rd and 4. Let's go, 3rd and 4. Come on, boys. See what we got here. And wait until 3 seconds left on the clock. All day to throw. Little comeback. Oh, wow. The refs are going to call that a flag. A little PI there. Wow. Let me see the replay on this. Maybe he didn't look back at the ball, and that's why. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's clean. Listen, I woke up this morning and watched Rocky 1 and 2. I hope that will change. There we go. I like that. Field does look like it's in great shape. Late flag. Yeah, I'll take it. It was a late flag, but I'll take it. Going to the Flyers game here this evening here in Raleigh. Good. Awesome. Go Flyers. Yeah, I'll take it. Under center again. We got a little motion again. That's 2 motions on 4 plays. Going to the left side. Barkley's got a little gap there. Picks up 7. All right. No, Home Alone does not count. Not at all. I love Home Alone. I think Home Alone is a phenomenal Christmas movie, by the way. Home Alone is one of my favorite Christmas movies, period. Second and 4. Gotcha. Incomplete pass there. Got another 3rd and 4 incoming here. Yeah, exactly. Tie week, I'm over it. What? Home Alone 3 times. Tie week? I'm not sure what tie week is. Third and 4 from the 35. We got an empty backfield here. This looks like a quarterback draw incoming here. You got a man in motion. Yep, quarterback draw. And Hurts goes for it and gets it up the middle there. Picks up the first down. That's what you like to see, the quarterback draw. That was as predictable and obvious as possible there, and they still were able to get it. Oh, this week. Gotcha. Boom. Love the quarterback draw there. I thought Jalen Hurts didn't want to run the football. Second most offense or touchdown, opening drive touchdowns in the NFL this year. 6 of them. It's a shame we can't complete it. We got motion again. We got a guard pull. Barkley's got a hole. Man. He had room to run there, and then he cut it outside and got forced out. That run by Barkley there, man, that had potential to be a big play. And I don't know what, man. You get the motion from Latou. You land in with a huge block. If he just cuts it right there, he cuts inside instead of outside there, that would have been a huge gain. Damn. I think he'd like that one back, honestly. Yeah, exactly. Execution matters, right? Breaks it outside. He cut himself off. Yeah, he should have stayed inside on that. He had the block. He had A.J. Brown even blocking, and if he would have stayed to Brown's left, it would have been fine. Got a little swing pass out to Barkley. This is the Saquon Barkley drive here. Another first down. I think they're going to give him the first down on that one. Barkley didn't want to get hot. Oh, hit. Gotcha. I don't know. Maybe. They didn't give him the first down on that, huh? Yeah, that's sure. It's good spot. He's a little short of that first down. Good spot by the ref there on that one. Yep, you got the tush push incoming here. And it's through with no problem, as long as you still got the football. And he does have the football still. Another first down. Dude, I could not imagine. I was outside for an hour shoveling. I couldn't imagine what it's like in that stadium right now. Even with all those human bodies in that mass there. It's got to be so cold in that stadium. Did you guys see Mac Hollins rolling up barefoot and shirtless to the game in New England today for Buffalo? Dude's a psycho. Another motion. Devontae's in motion every other play. Another handoff to Saquon. He's got room to run. Threw for another 6 or 7 yards. They're not going to ban it because it's just not working. Did he try? I didn't see the Canadian destroyer attempt. Oh, shit. You're way behind. The wind is whipping. You're not going to see too many field goal attempts from Jakey, Missy Elliott. Although you do got Charlie Hewlett back, so he hasn't missed a kick this year with Hewlett as his long snapper. First red zone touchdown percentage in the NFL. I thought the Eagles' offense wasn't good or something like that. Campbell 2 in motion. We got a pitch outside to Barkley, and he just goes down. Nowhere to go with that one. Another third down incoming. Matt Collins still having a great career in the NFL. Great by his standards. The fact that he's still playing 10 years after he left the Eagles, I'm kind of shocked. But he's found himself a role in Buffalo, and his personality has evolved massively. Latu with a great block there, yeah. Still just nowhere to go for Saquon. 3rd and 6. He actually lost a yard on that play. All right, we got another empty backfield. Is he going to run another quarterback draw? Oh, no, maybe not. Play clock's running down. We're going to the sideline. That's a catch by Devontae. Will they spot him as a first down? Oh, no. Fell hard on that ground. He's getting up. Oh, they didn't give him the first down on that? It's a good route. That's a first down. That's a bad spot right there. That's going to get challenged. That's got to get challenged. They said short. Wow, you got to challenge that. Don't even waste it. Don't even try not to challenge that. I thought replay assist was around for this kind of shit. I mean, this angle is just clear. If that marker is spot on, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what replay assist is allowed to do or not. They finally stepped in for us, which is a good thing. It's about time. We're on 11. This is play 12 of this opening drive. Over 7 minutes already off the clock. Oh, nope. They just put some more time on the clock. Yeah, it was as obvious as could be. Yeah, I'm not a smart man, but I know what a first down is. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better than this, okay? Who's on the Hardcore Sports Network channel right now? Who's running that right now? We got another handoff to Saquon. Still nowhere to go up the middle. We got 2nd and goal incoming. It's AK. Okay, you switched from uncensored to hardcore. I appreciate that. Giving me the extra views and the extra likes from multiple accounts. Guys, if you haven't, hit that like button. If you haven't, subscribe. If you haven't, share it out. 2nd and goal. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the O-line's having problems. We got a shovel pass to Dallas Goedert. Touchdown! Love a good shovel pass. Look at that. Eagles strike first. Touchdown, baby. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Easy drive right there. About to say it, and then you didn't need to say it because there he is. Devontae wasn't out there. I hope he's okay, Devontae. Got banged up on that first down catch. All right, Jakey, don't be Missy Elliott today. Drills it right down the middle. Eagles up 7-0 right away. That was as easy as can be. Easy peasy first drive for the Eagles right there. You knocked 7 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock. Hurts was 3 of 4 with the touchdown pass. Barkley, 7 of 20. 9 runs for 31 yards. Ouch. But good stuff. Good drive. Way to go. Now the defense can come on out and do their thing. I mean, we kind of got gifted a PI there. Oh well, I mean, it was a play, but yeah, not Jake's fault. His own stupid ass coach iced him last week. That is true. That is true. There's a little bit to that for sure. Maybe I shouldn't have voted for the Raiders in your poll. You nitwit. You clown. There's no way they lose. Just saw it. Oh my God. We've seen the extra point. We're into the commercial. Yeah, 7-0 already, Marshawn, on an easy march right down the field drive. No problem whatsoever there. It was almost like the Eagles are a good team and the Raiders are a bad team. It's almost like you got one team that's a playoff team and one team battling for the first overall pick. I don't even know if it was a great drive. It was just a stress-free, easy drive. I mean, that has been the Eagles' MO. It's also been their MO, Judd, to score a bunch and then blow leads. That's all they got to do. They just got to finish. They just got to finish. Now we just got to see if Nick and KP didn't just blow their load, theoretically or for real, because that has been their MO. We are kings of a great first drive, then shit in the bed. Yes. Yes, we are. We absolutely are. But it ain't happening today. I have no fear. Hashtag no fear. Okay? Wasn't there like a clothing line, no fear, back in the 80s, 90s? I regularly remember having shirts that said no fear on them. Does that still exist? Does that make sense, or is that part of something else? No fear. Hashtag. If you're scared of this game, go get a dog. Good special teams coverage on that kick return. All right, Super Bowl champ Kenny Pickett. 25 starts as in career. Look at that. 15-10 record. Yeah, why not? Let's get a turnover. Let's pick off Kenny Pickett on this first drive. A lot of obey. I just remember vaguely seeing that thing. That I just said hashtag no fear, and I'm like, hold on. There was clothes that I said had like that, you know? Zach Bond interception. Watch it. Here it comes. All right, we're watching. We're swinging out the first pass, and a short little gain on a swing pass to their rookie running back. Nice. Put a roast in the crock pot with some veggies. We're gonna do a little pot roast tonight. Good comfort food on a cold day. Yeah, I had to make my own breakfast on my birthday, my own dinner. My wife's baking for me, though, so it's okay. Super Bowl champ KP. 4 yards on the first play from the Raiders offense. First run play, and Jordan Davis is there to shove. He does force his way forward to pick up a couple. So we got a third and short upcoming here. Chicken in the crock pot. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do. I saw a crock pot recipe. I couldn't find it for like a chicken and dumpling crock pot dump, you know. And I wanted to make that, but the pot roast is so great on a cold, snowy day. There's a lot of food in the crock pot for just two people. Just so you know. Kenny Pickett drops back. Was that Cooper Dejean fell over? So Tyler Lockett with the catch. Former Seahawks wide receiver. I do not use crockpot liners. I just wash the crockpot when I'm done. I'm not lazy. Could have called a hold on Cooper Dejean on that one. Lucky Lockett fell out of bounds on that play. All right, so we got a fourth play already from the Raiders here. Play action. Nice play Loss of yards on that pass there. The Kobe Dean picking up Brock Bowers in the backfield. I hate ham. Ham, green beans, and potatoes in the crock pot. No offense. That sounds gross to me. I can't stand ham. It's like really the only meat I won't eat at all. Ham is just not my thing. I think ham overpowers meals. Like you can't taste anything else other than the ham. We got a 2nd and 11 here. Got delayed blitz from our almost sack leader, Kobe Dean. Oh, stepped up. Got a pass over the middle, just short of the first down. We got another 3rd down coming up here. Yeah, I'm getting hungry already. And dinner still got 4 more hours in the crock pot. It's scheduled. The crock pot scheduled to go down, I think, beep and be done at, I think I set it for 4:30. Pig is a dirty animal. What movie? I don't know. I love bacon. I just don't like ham. Another 1st down. Kenny Pickett with a run. I like all forms of pork except for ham, or all forms of pig except for ham. I don't know. Ham just don't do it for me. We got a little play action, and KP just sees an open field and scrambles. Kenny Pickett is not a good quarterback, but Kenny Pickett's a guy. He's a wily vet, a guy that can win a football game. A perfect kind of backup. I wanted Kenny Pickett to stay in Philly in the offseason. I thought trading him was a bad idea. Another handoff. Found a hole. Nice tackle there by Cooper Dejean. Cooper Dejean doesn't make that tackle. He breaks that for a big gain. Yeah, ham sucks. Bacon is ham. Ham is bacon. No, they're different. Completely different. The taste is completely different. That is for sure. It's Genty or Genty? How do you say his name? Gene, like a pair of jeans, or Jen? Genty. Genty or Genty? Oh, got lucky on a drop there from Brock Bowers. Oh, we got 3rd and 8 upcoming. I don't do Italian ham. I don't do imported ham. I don't do honey glazed ham. Wasn't a good throw, but he should have caught that. Nope. Taste is different. The taste is completely different. And that's why I don't like it. All right. This season, the Raiders offense last in a lot of categories. Let's get off the field here on 3rd and 8, please. Get that sack. Brandon Graham with the sack. There we go. Brandon Graham's 1st sack back with the Eagles. 4th and 15 upcoming here. Got to punt the ball. Let's go, BG. Number 55. What's happening here? Brandon Graham coming off the field, but the defense staying on the field. Think this is against the Eagles, maybe? It's not on the hit. The sack was clean. He didn't step over him or anything. What? What? Can we please see what Cooper Dejean got flagged for here, Fox? There's no reason why we haven't seen a replay on this. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, I mean that's a hold. All right, I get it. That's a clean hold, a good hold. Wow, that's interesting. I mean, it was a hold. The hold was a hold. Yeah, it's stupid on Coop. Coop shoved them, plain and simple. That's been a problem. Raiders aren't making me nervous. Stop. Not in the least bit. Dumb penalties have been a problem. To stay with you, I don't know why they were talking so much about it. I mean, obviously he shoved a guy, and obviously he held a guy. Both were enforceable penalties. It is what it is. It happens. But the personal foul, I mean, interesting. And no, the Raiders are not making me nervous. No, the Eagles are not losing this football game. Like, I still don't know why we still haven't snapped the ball here. Like, this is like the longest stop for a penalty I've ever seen here. An unnecessary stoppage there. All right. Play action. And there's Jomo's sack. There we go. They're not losing this game. I don't care. Cooper Dejean's got to be smarter than the shove and the hold. It happens, but Cooper Dejean actually, on one of the other plays on this drive, could have gotten called for a hold as well. It was a first down catch by Tyler Lockett. Oh, man. Quinny Mitchell gave up a catch. What's wrong with him? Yep. Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that. Jomo is a beast, 100% elephant in the room. Definitely have himself a very good season here with the Eagles. Third and 13. Pin those ears back. Let's blitz his tits. I hope not. I mean, we've had way too many stupid penalties this year. All right. It's fourth down. We'll see if they kick a field. Come on, Coop. You just put your hands on him again. I mean, he's smiling, Lockett. He clearly just put his hands on his chest after that play. Gotta be smarter. Guys, we're over 20 people watching. That means like, subscribe, share. We got 15 likes. There should be close to 20. Let's go. Where's Pete Carroll rank in the head coaching world? Like, what do you think of Pete Carroll? He had a great run in Seattle, man. Obviously struggling here with the Raiders, but all bad at the line of scrimmage. I'd like to see you add that. That was fourth down, wasn't it? So they went for it on 4th and 6. Was it Davis or Phillips on the tip ball? Eagles offense coming back on the field. Jalen Phillips and Jordan Davis both got their oven mitts on that football. Nice job. Hold them there. No score. Eagles up. Yeah, that run with Seattle, man. Russell Wilson, a really good quarterback, but honestly, I mean, that defense is what carried the Legion of Boom for all those years. They do have everything to lose, the Raiders, in this game, Chandler. There's 60. I talked about it on Friday on the morning show. The Raiders are one of 3 teams tied for the worst record, and there's 3 teams with one more win than them. The Raiders want that number 1 pick. They do. They're fighting for a top 5 pick still. 1 win could take them from 2 to 6 in draft. Like that. So they want to lose this game. Now, the players won't tell you that, and the players will try their best, but they want to lose this game. Dude, whatever has Coop upset, he needs to let that shit. Coop is pissed off right now, and he needs to settle down. That sack counts for BG, does it? Because the personal foul was after the play. That's right. It's good. I like that. Nice pickup there. But people don't tank. They say they don't. The Raiders are not tanking per se, but the Raiders are tanking for sure. The Raiders don't want to win this game. They don't. All right. Offense back on the field here. So we had about 7 minutes. They had about 6 minutes of offense on that. They actually moved the ball pretty easily on us there. Eagles defense needs to adjust. Yeah, I'd be pissed too, but you got to be smart about it in a game like that. Go meet them afterwards in the parking lot. Is that what it is? They're slow tanking. I got you. I've never heard it called slow tanking before, but okay, whatever. It works for me. They're tanking. That's all we know. Eagles offense. Let's have another 7-minute drive here and get some more points on the board. That would be the most ideal situation. It would, without a doubt. Duck, thank you very much. Unnecessary, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Let's see what drive number 2 does for this Eagles offense. I don't feel like this game's going to drive me to drinking today, like most weeks, which is good. All right, Jalen, what do we got? Drive 2.0 here. Another play. We got 2 running backs in the backfield. We got 1 in motion. Jalen Hurts going up top. He's got Devontae. He's got him for a big gain down the sideline. Who said you can't throw the football in cold weather? Boom. And just like that. Look at this. There's no move or anything. He tripped too, Devontae. Still ran a great route. Still blew by the defender. Still made a huge play right there. Yes. Yeah. Bench Jalen, right? Right? Where's the bench Jalen people on that? It was a perfect pass. Literally a perfect pass. Hand off to Barkley up the middle. Picks up 7. Uh-oh, we got some momentum. Can't give AJ yards. We only lose when he does well, yeah. He's tied for, I think I saw, 2nd or 3rd most 100-yard games in the NFL this season. Eagles just do what John Cena did. Give up and give the division to Dallas. Yeah, right. Good luck with that one there, brah. Okay? It was time to play Tanner. It's this game now. Was there a missed hold on Fred Johnson? Fred Johnson has already missed a couple plays already. Fred Johnson's got a tough one this game. Going up against Max Crosby. Max Crosby's pretty special. Max Crosby wishes he didn't stay in Vegas, just like Trey Hendrickson wishes he didn't stay in Cincinnati, just like Myles Garrett wishes he didn't stay in Cleveland. That's their choice, though. Free agency is free agency. I love how a Cowboys fan just dips in, says Dallas is winning the division, then dips out like that. I love it. I love it. If he only knew he was welcome to trash talk all game. Dallas don't want the division. No, they don't. Dallas can't win the division. I forget the numbers. Cowboys would need to win out. I think if we go 2-2, I think that's what it is. I don't know. I forget what it is. I want to win over money, then takes the money. Yeah. They're getting these plays in way faster than before. It's not just the Raiders sucking. They're still waiting on a few of these plays a little too long to snap the ball. I'd love to see the Eagles snap the ball with 7 seconds or 8 seconds occasionally on the play clock. I don't know either. I think that's it, but not sure. Cowboys winning, I know. The Cowboys winning in December, period. Oh, man. Make me laugh. It's pretty tough for us not to win the division. It really is. Absolutely agree. There's always so much that goes into winning and losing. What's this? Another brownout? I don't know what that means. Bills we might lose, but hey, yeah. Guess I got to get on Twitter here. I only shit on the Eagles. Nobody else outside the fan base can do that. Exactly. You're allowed to. I know what you're doing. You're just riling people up because that's what you do. That's what you do. It's all good. It's all for fun. No, come on. Just have fun. Just relax. Enjoy it. 98 first quarter yards. Not too bad. Devontae in motion. Nowhere to run. Another lost play. People also forget we had one of the hardest. We absolutely did. Just not other people, just me. Hey, whatever. At least you're willing to admit it. I know what you do. When the alcohol gets flowing, I get fired up for because of you. There was no blocking on that play whatsoever, of course. Just can't run the football. Not effectively and consistently. 3rd and 6. Going to the end zone. Yeah, you got to throw a flag on that. Throw to Cooper in the end zone. And he was just like literally tackled in the end zone. I don't know if they're throwing snowballs or not. I saw some stuff. I didn't know if that was the wind or snowballs. Wouldn't be shocked if it's snowballs. I mean, they are missing one of their top cornerbacks too, the Raiders as well. Literally just tackled him, Porter. Coop getting another target. I thought that flag was like on the 2 or 3, but we'll take it at the 5. Hand off to Saquon right up the middle. Picks up 2 of them. I would just keep running the football, quite honestly. Wear that defense out for sure. That's what I think, too, the way it's coming out. And so, like, in big bunches, I think it's the wind as well. Yeah, I mean, Coop's nothing special. Coop wouldn't be on this team if Johnny Wilson was. You got a play action. That's another touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. I said it too soon. Dallas Goedert just dropped the touchdown. Ow. Ah. How do you drop that, DG? Number 88. Come on. You got stupid penalties and a wide open drop. Yeah, my bad. That's right. I don't know if you could have caught that ball, Jim. Come on now. Let's be honest. Yeah, I do think they just need to see a win. Yeah, I agree with this statement, Marshawn. I do. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Now Jalen Hurts take us the sack on 3rd down. Damn it, Dallas Goedert. You just cost us big time. I did start to say touchdown before the ball even got to Dallas Goedert. That drop was on me, not Dallas Goedert, 100%. Max Crosby, Fred Johnson just gave up on his block there. You got to stick with Max Crosby. You can't just let him do that. Yeah, he is. He stepped over, no flag. Of course not. All right, Jakey Elliott kicks the field goal. It's up, it's good. Eagles up 10-0 here in the second quarter. Look, another 3-4 minute drive there. Damn. That should have been a 14-0. Yeah, probably cut the guy. Damn it. Cut him right now. Not even trade him, just cut him. Yep, of course. Of course he did. Fred is already tired. Bro, blame Fred all you want. Hurts needs to stop holding the ball 6 seconds. Well, you complain when he doesn't hold the ball long enough. Then he holds it longer. Come on. How about we just say Max Crosby is one of the 2 or 3 best pass rushers in football, and Fred Johnson got beat. How about that? If Howie trades AJ, he's going to trade for Bowers as a replacement. That's not crazy. To bring firepower back to the offense. The problem with trading AJ Brown, Marshawn, and somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I read this somewhere online, so it must be true, that you know how you can waive a player post June 1st to save the money for free agency, but it doesn't hit the salary cap savings happens? You can't designate a trade post June 1st. And that's when you have to trade AJ Brown. So if you're trading AJ Brown, it's not helping you in this year's draft. You trade AJ Brown, maybe you get a first or second round pick for him, but it'll be in the 27 draft. I just want to put that out there. There was plenty of room for him to run. I don't know if there was plenty of room. There might have been a little bit of room. Good play design. Can't blame KP on that play. Can't blame anything about that play. All Dallas Goedert's got to do is catch the pass in the end zone. Yeah. The touchdown drop is the touchdown drop. Crosby's a free agent this offseason, right? Hendrickson only has the single season contract, right? Definitely Hendrickson. Not sure about Crosby's contract. Dropped it, period. Exactly. You probably get a third for AJ. I think you get a second for AJ. Should we trade AJ? No, honestly. I mean, AJ Brown is an elite wide receiver, and they don't grow on trees. But if you get blown away with an offer, I do it. If I'm the Eagles, I keep him unless somebody is a second really worth trading AJ for a second? Probably not. It was a good pump and pass, but a drop. We move on. Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't criticize Jalen. AK, I'm sorry. If you don't get a first and a third and the player you want, why trade him? Exactly. Trade AJ so you can double Smith and we do less. Yeah, exactly. Look, I'm not trading AJ despite the drama unless I'm blown away with a trade offer. 100%. I'm not trading him for a second or a third round pick. You want to give me a first? Absolutely. If you want to give me a second and a third, maybe. That's it. What's the young stud cornerback on the Patriots? Give me a second and their stud young cornerback. Now we're talking. Yeah. Absolutely agree. All right. First down run for 3 yards. Play action. Bad throw. Bad throw by Kenny Pickett. 3rd and 7 upcoming. Gonzalez, that's his name. That's right. Give me Gonzalez in a second. I'm just kidding with you. Relax, AK. Kenny's still on our side. Yeah, I mean, we got him a Super Bowl, so he's got to help us. Help us by putting a pick 6 in Quinion Mitchell's hands right here. Pressure up the middle, Jelks. Another drop, though. Almost a sack on 3rd down there. Yeah, I mean, I haven't paid enough attention. I know he hasn't done well. I'm not blaming too much on him. I mean, Chip Kelly stinks. The offense has been terrible. The Raiders are just a bad team. Here, the lobster roll is pretty good up there. Throw a few of those in there, too. Yeah, there we go. Eagles get the ball back real quick there. Teams matter. Absolutely, teams matter. All right, Eagles getting the ball back. Good field position. All right, let's get another touchdown here. Let's just keep moving and keep scoring here. I don't think my 20-0 bold prediction is that out of control. Up 10-0 early. The Raiders just flat out stink. What do we at here? We're at how many likes on this video so far? We're at 18 likes so far. No new subscribers. Sorry. Eagles are going to win 20-0, and A.J. Brown's going to bitch and moan, right? And then we're going to talk about trading him on Monday. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still not trading A.J. Brown. I mean, it ain't easy to throw the ball right now. Let's be brutally honest. Okay? Man, Saquon Barkley, 10 of 25 so far. That is so bad. He has lost yards on way too many plays. Way too many plays. Let's check out the rest of the scoreboard around the NFL today. Early on, New England's up 14-0 on Buffalo early. Damn, Jacksonville 21-7. Chiefs up 7-3. Houston up 17-7. Cleveland up 14-0 or down 14-0 to Chicago. Washington up 10-0. Interesting early scoreboard right there. I don't even remember which games I played in my teaser today. Let's see here. Chargers game. The Jags game. So I got that. I got 2 of them right now. 3 of them. All right. A.J. Brown in a third for J.J. I'll still say no. Ah, man. Justin Jefferson doesn't care about his stats, right? At least that's what he says. He prefers to win, right? All right, we're coming back from a timeout here. Let's just have a huge drive here. Slow, methodical. Move it right down the field. That would make me very happy right now. Just get another score on the board right away here. This game should be seriously so easy here. Play action pass. Hurts dumps it off to Saquon over the middle. Picks up 7-8 yards. Oh, man. This is so easy and like carefree. Most games I'm stressing out by this point already. So far, no stress. Just easy. Easy and calm so far. I love 1 o'clock football games, by the way. By the time this is over, the rest of the night is still there. You'd record the check down. I could set up tomorrow's morning show. Easy peasy. Hand off to Saquon, and he loses 2 to 3 more yards again. The offensive line just cannot block. Man. I see Tank Bigsby just came on the field for 3rd down. I don't know. There's just so many runs go backwards. Third and 6. Again, clock ticks down to 1 second. Makes it easy for the defense. I think that one was on Jalen Hurts. Not just a bad throw to Bigsby, but I think Jalen Hurts scrambles for that 1st down easily there. Not sure why Jalen didn't keep that. I got to see this replay here. There's a spy. Yeah, there is. Maybe Jalen Hurts couldn't have run for that 1st down. He had number 44 right there in his face. Gotcha. It's a bad throw from Hurts, but yeah. There was on the replay, you could see the guy, number 44, was right there as a spy. Maybe he breaks it outside. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. First punt for Braden, man. All right. Kenny Pickett and the Raiders offense coming back out on the field here. It is what it is. You weren't going to score on every drive. You know, safety flying right hurts, but he may have been able to make him miss given the pursuit speed. Yeah, it would have been. I still think, despite 44 being in his face, he probably should have tried to stiff arm him and take the first down. It was too difficult a pass to make against your body there. Needs to be better, but it is what it is. I think they are hoping for Barkley can get it in gear. Yeah, I mean, we all are. Some of it's on Barkley, some of it's on the play design, and a lot of it's on the offensive line. Look, no knock. Fred Johnson ain't Lane Johnson, okay? And then, of course, Mailata and Dickerson have not had good seasons this year. Plain and simple. I mean, what did that drive do for Saquon's numbers? He's now down to he was 10 for 25. Now he's 11 for 21. Let's just think about that. 11 for 21 rushing. The Raiders' defense is not that good, all right, at all. But this is how the pattern is this season. We are not scoring again. Stop. If we don't score again this game, yeah, I'll have criticism. If we don't score again and we win 10-0, I'm still going to criticize them. But they will score at least one more time in this game. I guarantee it that they score again this game. Guarantee it. Man. Keep saying if. I keep saying if I say that, it's by mistake. I have full faith and belief in what I say. They have to design the offense as though they have mediocre tackles. They do have mediocre tackles right now. Jordan Mailata's had a down year. There's no denying that. There's Coop in the house. Of course, Mike Trout there. Always there because he never plays in the playoffs. I don't believe what I just said. What? Which part of it? All of it? I believe the Eagles will score again. I believe that if they don't, I will criticize them. I do believe they could win this game 10-0 as well. First down, nowhere to go. I don't say anything I don't believe. I stand by what I say. Maybe. He might be. I mean, I'd be nuts. I'm nuts. He's probably in a box right now. That was probably from pregame out in the field. He's probably in a box right now, staying nice and warm. Or handoff. Not much to go there. Another third down upcoming for the Raiders. Whenever I think of the Raiders, I just think of Chris Berman saying the Raiders. Third down and 6. Come on, get loud there, Link. See Jihaad Campbell out there on third down. Not Zach Bond or Nakobe Dean. Get him. He goes down. Brandon Graham was sack number 2, baby. How about that? Muchas gracias, Mr. Jason Sullivan. And even bigger thanks to Jax, okay? Because you got the best kid there is right there. Thank you very much, Jason. Brandon Graham was sack number 2 on the day. The Raiders remind me of a chip Andy should have won in of a chip Andy should have won in 2002. What? BG, baby. That's right. Britton Covey fields it on a bounce. Breaks a tackle. Again, why wasn't Britton Covey returning punts from day one this year? Yes, I did see him out there before the field. Yes, and you love to see BG, man. You love to see him have 2 sacks. Good, good. We know that TMC is going to be crashing out right now with his Bills. Remind me again who told you BG got his legs back? I don't know. I think I said that. Yeah. It's complete domination. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching the Eagles game, not the Bills game. But yeah, the box score looks like it's complete domination. Patriots got that division on lockdown. Brandon Graham said it. Yes, he said his training camp was over. Eagles. Oh, you're talking about in the Super Bowl. I get what you're saying. I understand what you mean there. Yes, absolutely. That Bucs game still breaks my heart when I think about it. I'm pretty sure. Didn't we hold the Bucs to very low scoring in that game? And we just couldn't score at all? Another handoff to Saquon. Gets a couple yards. Normally when he gets a couple yards on one play, he loses yards on the next play. May is the real deal. It's starting to look like that. I want to see next year when he plays a tougher schedule, but yeah. For sure. 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Eagles here. I don't know, man. I think the Bucs game is a little bit. What's Saquon down on the ground for there on the sideline? He looks like he's hurting a little bit out there. Probably good to give him a little bit of a rest. I would stick to the Bucs being a tougher loss to swallow. That was one of those Jake Delhomme. Look at it. Hurts. He was going to pass. Scrambles. Gets a little closer to the first down. Flag in the secondary. Maybe there was a hold out there. I like we are still running. We have been getting up and only pass. Yep. What's up, Dakota? Good morning. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Yep. As soon as you hear holding in the secondary, you know there's a hold. Yeah, that's a hold. First down. He's either cramping or maybe he got his wind knocked out the way he landed. We didn't really see a replay of on the 4-yard run, so we don't know. But basically, yeah, something like that. And that's a good thing because Bigsby's in there and he burst up that middle for a first down. Not a first down, just short of a first down. He's looking at his hand. Second and 2. Bigsby gets the first down. Look at that. Moving the ball on the ground there. Big hit. Teams are selling out when Barkley is on the field. They are. They are. Obviously. Play action. You got Dallas Goedert. Big catch and a first down. Puts him at that classic route there with Dallas Goedert. It just works all the time. How does Dallas Goedert constantly get so open on that play? Just well done. Well executed. Bears up 14-0. Good. I mean, you should win that game. It's the Browns, right? Bigsby, another run. Bigsby hasn't had a negative run yet. It's almost like the offensive line blocks different when Bigsby's out there, too. Now he's stretching his neck. Is it his neck? Is it his arm? Like, I got to see this here. What happened here? Still don't see anything there. Got hit in the ribs there, it looked like. I don't know. He's got his helmet on him still. Better not drop a ball the rest of the game. Yeah, exactly. This game is like listening to Ventura Highway. Easy go. It really is. Well, dump off pass, another wide open Dallas Goedert, another first down. All right. Really didn't expect so much passing early in this game with the weather. But look at this. We're running pass plays under center. Look at that. Just so easy. Play action pass under center. First down. I thought I saw that too. There's a read option, Hurts. Don't high step it, Hurts. I hate when Jalen Hurts high steps it. I did see the late hit on Dallas Goedert, the second person that came in. You never told me which movie. Pigs are a dirty animal. Pigs, you dirty animal. I can't quite pick that one out. Sorry. I thought I said I don't know. I didn't really think hard about it though, because I missed it. Hate the high knees. It's cold in Philly, but it ain't that cold. We did get 5-6 inches of snow, at least in my suburb last night here in Philly. Don't high step, it hurts. It's cold, it's snowy, sucks. I need Florida warm weather. Barkley's back out there on second down. Picks up a couple yards. He ran hard on that play. Play calling looks good. Execution looks good. But again, also, it's the Raiders. One of the worst defenses in football. We spins, it's a touchdown. Yeah. Pulp Fiction is the diner. Oh, is it? I mean, I've seen it. I just don't remember that line from the movie. Hurts lose some acceleration. Top speed seems the same. I don't know. I don't think Jalen Hurts was ever fast. He was always a physical, powerful runner. Just run for the first down, Hurts. Tried to stay in. Got the first down, though. All right. There we go. They've actually had a lot of negative rushing plays this game. 3 or 4 of them at least, Dakota. But, yes, they are playing better. Again, I take very little stock in this game in the sense of it's the Raiders. The Raiders don't want to win this game. They did. Calcaterra wasn't open, though. He's been quick, but not fast. 2-minute warning. Dude, we're an hour since kickoff, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. This game is flying by, and you love to see it. You love to see an easy, quick game like this. You do. Well, let's see here. Hold on a second. Eagles have 18 minutes and 20 seconds of time of possession to the Raiders, 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, that's a big telltale right there. Absolutely. That's true. That's very, very true, Chandler. So 2 motion plays. We've had motion on a lot of plays today. See motion at least 5 or 6 times. Mostly Devontae Smith. The Cowboys game was flying by too. True. We might get to see Tanner McKee in this game. You never know. He still has twitch, but it looks like his acceleration is a little off. I think going back to, was it 22 or 23 when he took a hit? I think it was against the Rams. And ever since then, he hasn't had the same acceleration. And he's done more high stepping ever since then. We had the Chargers by that much before they have. I know. But all these teams that you're talking about are not Raiders bad, okay? They're not teams trying to get a number 1 overall draft pick, which is a huge part of the equation here, okay? Oh, I don't think any realistic Eagles fans is worried about making the playoffs. It's how healthy and how good they look once they get to the playoffs. Shit, I forgot Devin White's on the Raiders. Raiders. I haven't even seen him on the field. What, is he wearing 45 like he did for the Eagles? Panthers, Browns, and Raiders have been bad my entire life watching football. The Panthers have a glimpse here and there. But yeah, you're right. They can't because teams don't know how to draft. You need to draft an elite offensive line and an elite defensive line. You got to draft a good quarterback, and you got to give them time to develop. And then you worry about wide. Like the Raiders drafting back-to-back tight ends in the first and second round when you don't have anything else. Part of the problem right there. Give Bryce Young a offensive line. The Browns, I don't even know what they do. I knew that Devin White was on the team. I saw people talking about it, but I kind of forgot about it till you brought his name up. So I haven't even seen him. What number is he rocking? Is he rocking 45? Because I don't even know. He does have 5 tackles and 1 for a loss in this game. Looking at the box score real quick. Exactly. It really is. You got to get a quarterback and you got to get an offensive line. Okay? Up the middle, touchdown, Saquon Barkley. Eagles going up bigly here early. Easy touchdown run for Saquon. Let's go. That was great interior push. Love to see it. Yes, it was. In Madden, I haven't played Madden in a long time, so never got into Madden, team like the mode, that mode there. I'll grab a retread off a free agency to quarterback and weak wide receiver with speed. I see. Offensive line so important. Saquon's still not right. He's still stretching that neck out a little bit. Hopefully he's okay, big picture. Guys, if you haven't yet, as we get closer to halftime, we have 20 likes on the video, but I know more than 20 people have watched. So hit the like button, subscribe, find some people to subscribe. Share this out, Chandler. I know you did that on Twitter. Would greatly, greatly appreciate the likes and the subscribes and the shares, guys. Eagles up 17-0. We've seen some good runs from Tank, K1. We have. Tank's touched the ball more today than a lot of other guys, or a lot of other games recently. So, yeah. Look at what Howie did in 17. Had his quarterback and O-line and signed weapons on offense. Absolutely. That's the way you build a roster. That's the way you build a winning organization. Eagles are tanking too. Bigsley. Love it. Love it. The one time I take a Hurts touchdown, Barkley gets it. Sorry. Hurts has completed how many passes? Had passes dropped. Can't we say something nice about Jalen Hurts, pump man? I mean, Jalen Hurts is 5 runs for 27 yards, and he's 7 of 10, 93 yards and a touchdown. Should have 2 touchdowns because 1 was dropped. And you can't say something nice? Seriously? Stop. Don't even start me with that one. Not a chance. Forget the opponent. Dickerson's pushes back. No more bending at the waist. Prayers up that his knee is 100%. I hope so. 21-7 now. Okay, Bill scored. Who cares? Yeah, chunky soup. I could go for some soup right now. I could. 17-0. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half. I mean, Joel Embiid did put up, 37, 39 points the other night? We saw some classic Joel Embiid on, is that Friday night? I forget. That's not a slight against McNabb. What? Saying that McNabb's greater than Hurts? No, I just don't think he is. I think Hurts has already passed McNabb. I do. I just saw what was posted online. I actually did not watch the game at all on Friday. Hurts has a nice smile. Something nice. Thank you. That's all you got to do. I just want something nice, right? I want it. Chunky soup is delicious. Is it? I honestly, I don't even know. I really don't know. I do homemade soup only. What is Saquon doing? Like dancing there and whatnot. It bounced on the 1, and they took the knee. Where's that go? I don't know these rules. Took Herbert under 225 yards. That looks good right now. He only has 45. Good call. McNabb is a better passer than Hurts. I'll take Hurts over 5. I don't know. I mean, nobody was saying McNabb is a good passer when he was throwing worm balls. Chucky Soup has 3D printed chicken. What? Quentin, that's what the Jalenites say. He's too handsome to hate. Is that what it is? Got you. Joe was confident. They still have a lot to integrate. Yeah, and you didn't have Maxey out there. What's up, Maurice? I like what I see. Need to do it all game. Yeah, we just need to finish it in the second half. You know, we've had good halves of football before. It was a weak tackle attempt there. We got to see it in the second half, too. McNabb is way better than Hurts. He was throwing to Kevin Curtis and Nate Brown and T.O., and he ran T.O. out of town. Nobody's saying Hurts is a good passer when he throws for 4 picks. Wait, it's just you and Giannis. Gotcha. I see you can't fire me up today, Marshawn or Pump Man. I'm content. I'm happy. It's a simple day. I'm not stressing out and worrying about being riled up. At least not in this first half. Although Kenny Pickett in a 2-minute offense right now, marching it down the field. It was. He really tried. He put an effort out there on him, Adoree. He tried to lay a hit. That ball was batted up in the air. Oh, man. That ball was just out of reach of that one. Jalen Phillips hitting Kenny Pickett's arm. Now we got another third down. Yeah, we might have ended it. I'm not going to say. I don't know if I want to say the dynasty is over. But, yeah. I know Q has. I have a McNabb jersey and a Hurts jersey. Yeah, he was the Paul Turner winner right there. McNabb doesn't do anything better than Prime Hurts. We just don't always get Prime Hurts. Got 3rd and 4, drop back. That was a hell of a catch right there by Bowers, man, on Coop. Dude's a beast at tight end. You give Brock Bowers a real quarterback, man, dude, you put Hall of Fame numbers up. Yeah, I'm not watching it, so I don't know. 2 rushing touchdowns by Drake May. Almost another sack, but he completed that somehow for like a 2-yard gain. Dejean getting smoked. Dejean's not having a great game. There's also a missed penalty on him on the first play or 2 of the game from their defense. Coop's not having a great game. Third and 8 upcoming here. Cool, man. You can't piss me off today. I know I'll bore you, but you can't piss me off today. The almost sack's been back all year, just so you know. The almost sack's been happening all season long. All right, 3rd and 8. Come on. All day to throw. Nice break up there by Adoree Jackson. 4th and 8 upcoming. We end the Pats and Chiefs dynasty. Bills taking care of themselves. It's better than losing 4 Super Bowls in a row. That's true. TMC's probably crashing out right now with what's going on. They haven't won a Super Bowl since we beat. Did they? No. Brady's next Super Bowls were with the Bucks. What is Prime Hurts? 40 handoffs a game. Cool, man. You do you, Pump Man. Let's go. Yeah, why not? Let's get another score. I said 20-0 was a potential. We might win the first half 20-0. Britton Covey catching a ball on a bounce second time in the game. Oh, man. It's a scary thing to see. So glad we got Britton Covey back there again, returning punts. The Raiders do get the ball to start the second half. They trying. Dakota, it's my birthday. And the Eagles are easy winning this game. I can't be pissed off or stressed out today. I just can't. They will just take it to half with 3 timeouts. They might. They might try to get one good play here. And then see, they do have 80 yards. They're on the 20-yard line. So I don't know. 10 or 10 in a second. Prime Hurts down 8 and tying the game in the Super Bowl. A little windy for the field goal, but a try is a try. Yeah, they would have to get like 40, 45 yards to get a field goal attempt. They're line up in shotgun. They might try to push it. Nope, they hand it off to Saquon. And he goes like 4 yards, and that's it. They're not calling a timeout. They're just running it out. That's it. We're going to halftime here. Up 17-0. No reason to risk it. Yeah, no alcohol yet today. We'll say that. I don't have a McNabb jersey. I was a very vocal McNabb hater. Where are you? See, I was a huge. You guys hate my Jalen Hurts love. There was a point in time early in his career, I had more hype. I was a more pro McNabb guy, arguably, than I was Hurts at one point. That's how crazy I was about McNabb. I made the sacrificial pizza and all was good now, right? Dumb could have done a 2-minute drill. He could have. It's risky. I mean, no risk in this weather and stuff like that. They did, and he ran pretty successfully when they did. Being completely honest, T.O. caught all those passes because of 5. Yeah. You gave him a weapon, and he actually played really well, right? I think Bigsby is 3 of 14. Not bad. Look at Caleb Williams throwing that ball. Is that DJ Moore with that touchdown catch? There we go. 14-0. Another play. Oh, he took a sack there. 14-0. Bears up. Myles Garrett with another sack. Will Myles Garrett get the record? I don't think he's too far away from the record at this point. Let's see this Patriots-Bills highlights. And it's 2:19, and it's already halftime. That was too easy, that Drake May touchdown. I don't even know if I could classify this as a good game for the Patriots. Look at that. The Red Seas parted on that second Drake May touchdown run. Literally, the seas parted. Think of all the dead worms. I do. The worm ball killer, man. The worm killer. Dude should be doing 30 to life for killing worms. Gave Jalen all the weapons. He collapsed in 23. Yeah, I mean, he did. He did. See, you must be so pissed you can't get under my skin today. Dead worms is greater than picks. Cool, man. What's Lamar Jackson doing today? At least he had a touchdown pass. I mean, it was an easy touchdown pass, but at least he had one. Oh, shit. I do have a DFS lineup with Lamar Jackson as my quarterback in it. That's in the money right now, too. I did pick the Eagles' defense and Saquon in my lineup. I did also take Henderson from the Pats, who's got a touchdown. He was low owned in that, too. And I got actually a really good DFS lineup rolling right now. It should be Tuesday Night Football. Ouch. Ouch. What's going on in that game anyway? 13-7 in that game. Trevor Lawrence sucks, by the way. You're beating the Jets. That's not saying much. Commanders touchdown was on a Merritt touchdown run. Jackson Dart's 4 of 10. Yeah, nothing happened in that game, really. You're trying. You're trying. You're making an effort to get under my skin. It just ain't working today. Pats just went up 24-7. Good for them. I mean, the Bills stink. Like, the Bills might be benching their starters by the time we play them in 2 weeks. Best all-around game by the Eagles so far this year in a half. All right, we got it. We've had great first halves before. I don't know what's wrong with Lamar this year. Like, my fantasy football team in the family league, I'm on bye this week because I got the number 1 seed. I drafted Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert as a joke, and they both suck in fantasy this year. Muchas gracias, Marshad. Thank you very much. I think it's time for me to go get myself a drink, right? It's halftime. I think I earned a beer, right? One beer for the second half. Why not? I didn't even open up my chips, my snacks back here for the game. That's what I'm saying. It's the Raiders. The Raiders are trying to lose as much as they can. It is what it is. Herbert's been okay. Lamar has sucked. There is no doubt about it. And I took him today for some reason in DFS, and I regretted it, but it's working out so far. Has to be a complete game. We have been here yet. We got to see the second half. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to go get myself a beer, and I'll be back for the second half, guys. We'll be right back. Ugh. All right, we're back, baby. Second half time. That's right. I need Bengals to win out so they can make the playoffs. Playoffs is good. They're making the playoffs. Sorry. Thank you. All right, we're back for the second half, guys. What we got going on here on social media? Nothing special there. Definitely want to see the Eagles come out in the second half and leave no doubt, right? Like, let's play a complete game. We want a complete game, etc. But we also kind of need, like, smack in the face kind of situation. Tell the world, hey, we're still a pretty damn good football team. It's the Raiders. Winning 20-0 is not good enough. Winning, 28-7, not good enough. Let's just go out and, leave no doubt in this second half of the football game. It'd be great. It really would. I joked about a shutout, but a shutout would be great. It really would. Man. Bengals aren't even winning today. We're down 14-0 now. Lamar threw a second touchdown pass. That's good. So I got a lot to say about this, Quentin. McNabb, dead worms, absolutely. No touch on short throws, absolutely. Championship game woes, no doubt about it. Lack of cardio, no doubt. Playoff loss to Arizona was not on McNabb. Go back and rewatch the final 2 minutes. Whose fault was it? It was Brian Dawkins. Why? Because McNabb led the winning touchdown drive. Then they gave the ball back, and Brian Dawkins got burned by Larry Fitzgerald. I think it was Dawkins that got burned by Fitzgerald. So he didn't lead a second come-from-behind drive in the final 5 minutes of the game. Is Hurts the best quarterback in his draft class? He's had the most success in his draft class. Is he the best pure, naturally talented quarterback? No. Joe Burrow is from that draft class, obviously, right? It was Burrows, it was Herbert, it was Hurts. Who else was that draft class? Was that Trevor Lawrence too? I forget. Jalen Hurts has had the most success out of the quarterbacks in his draft class. I think Lawrence was one, right, that year. But yeah. People don't want to admit that McNabb actually didn't cost that game against Arizona. They don't. Getting drafted in the second round really worked out well for Jalen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he got to go somewhere where there was no pressure on him at first. McNabb versus Arizona played poor in the first half, great in the second half, shit the bed on the final drive. No, he did great on the final drive. And then the defense blew it, and he got another final drive, and he shit the bed on the second final drive, which should have never happened. Okay? I have a beer in the fridge. I think I'm grabbing it. I just grabbed my last beer in my fridge. Got a little bourbon left for after the game, for dinner time. And that's it. Okay. Come on. The game was going too quickly, and halftime is dragging now. Like, almost like they got to drag it out because they didn't get enough commercials in the first half. And perhaps my bias is too strong as well. But the way I remember watching that game is McNabb got the game-winning drive. Then the defense blew it, and he had to do it again with even less time, and he failed the second time. That's the way I remember that game playing out. Yeah, I wish I was turning 21. You got to double that and then add more to it after that, okay? But, yeah, thank you very much. Muchas gracias. And it's my birthday, and what am I doing? I'm hanging out with all you crazies. Could have gone places, could have done things, but no, I'm here with you guys. This is only a good idea for second half snacks if you bring some to my house here in Coatesville, okay? Why don't you do a watch party in my basement here for the Core 12? I actually wouldn't want to meet half of you. You duck, you're cool. I wouldn't want Marshawn here in my house, though. I don't. Because I'm only I'm not even a day over 45 yet. All right, second half time here, guys. Let's get this. Let's have a complete game here. Let's do our thing here in the second half. No collapse. Get it done. Didn't say you. I just said not Marshawn. If I did it, I would invite everybody. But, you don't live anywhere near Coatesville, so. We've seen a lot of play action. We've seen more motion. We've seen a lot of good stuff from the Eagles offense today. Still got to figure out how to run block a little bit better. Strong return there on the opening kickoff of the second half. All right. Miller? Come on. You're a grown-up. Grown-ups don't drink Miller. Come on, boys. First down. Play action. Another batted ball. I think that hit the ground. Incomplete pass. I think that ball got tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's right. I would love to see a 3-and-out here. Nice. 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 Nice rebound for the Bears after losing last week. Yeah, sorry, I can't say that. Handoff to Genty. Oh, wow. Piss poor tackling from the Eagles defense there to get him a first down. Oh, Reed Blankenship came away with that football. They obviously blew it dead. Probably a little premature blowing that dead there. Yeah, Morojomo, Nolan Smith, Jordan Davis, everybody missing tackles. Man, Reed Blankenship rips that out a half a second sooner, man. I have no problems. I think Greg Olson's pretty solid. I think he gets unnecessary hate as an announcer. Nice tackle by Reed Blankenship in the open field there. I think Greg Olson gets unnecessary hate. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You got to do what you got to do. All good, man. If I didn't want to, I would have just, I would ignore the comments, but I'm not. I can't keep track of the other games going on and watch the game and talk to everybody. So, play action. That was a Dallas Goedert kind of play action pass to Bowers there. Just so strong. Yeah, it's a fair statement. It's a fair statement on Reed Blankenship. Does Reed Blankenship go at the end of the season? Or do they keep him? They might have to keep Reed Blankenship. Raiders are moving it down the field here. Eagles defense needs to tighten up a little bit. Tighten up their bootstraps a little bit here. Can't let this shutout end here. Not yet. Action. Nice open field tackle on Bowers. Nice pressure in Pickett's face. Third down. There aren't any fifth round picks that are going to do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Pete Carroll's worst season as a head coach. Wow. It's going to get worse. Big third down. Let's go. Pin him down. Sack him. They backed off a little bit. Intercepted! Zach Bowen! Keep that shutout alive, baby! All right. Yeah. So well that it was picked off. Jumped right in front of Bowers with that interception there. Hold that ball. Nice. That's what we do. Keep that shutout alive. It's alive. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. A few extra fantasy points. I do have the Eagles defense on my fantasy lineup today. Nice. Nice. They are averaging, 4.6 yards a carry, 4.1 for their running back. They've given up 37 rushing yards. I mean, what do you want them to do? Give them 36? Would you prefer 36 yards to 37 yards? I guess. Cool. Anyway, like I said, Pump Man, you can't get under my skin today. It's good. Today's a carefree, relaxed day. No stress. Raiders are ranked 32nd in rushing yards, Phil. That's not good. Cool. Cool, man. See, I told you Zach Bond interception. I was wrong on when. Yeah. Unfortunately, marketing can only take you so far, unless, of course, you're vulnerable with blind spots. Yep. I just saw Bond pick. That was a bad throw by Pickett. Bond was in front of the. It was the tight end Bauer. But yeah. We're still up 17-0. So our team's not allowed to have 3 and outs. Prime McNabb. Stop. Don't even egg them on. Okay. Don't even start it. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that was a bad read on Kenny Pickett's part there. He had Mayer right there wide open. Didn't want to throw Quinion's way. Prime rib. Go for it. I got pot roast cooking, not rib. Prime rib today. One more touchdown and it's Tanner time. Sure. Score on this touchdown. Like, let's have a long drive here, then sure, go for it. It's good beer. Saquon back there on play 1. That's good to see. Hurts scrambles. Throws to a wide open Dallas Goedert. Huge play. And it's not going to be a 3 and out. That was pretty damn easy right there. Pretty damn easy right there. Schrader's defense is brutal, man. Like, Tanner McKee might be worth 4 first-round picks if he was playing against this defense right now. Let's pump up McKee's trade value and let him get some here. It's just so easy. I think they got off the line a little early there. I think there was a little offsides on that play. Looked like the left end got off a little early, but whatever. Another lack of running game there. Should have been the right side. That would have been Max Crosby, I think, got off early. Booker read the play, but I think they had an offsides on that play that they missed. 2nd and 12. Another catch by Goddard. Goddard having himself a game today. Hurts' mental strength is enough for me to pick him over all Eagles quarterbacks. Yes, absolutely. All of a sudden, Phil don't remember the 5 turnovers. Oh, I remember them. I remember the 2-in-1 play. Pickett only had a day with the first team. Not too bad if that's the situation. Third and 8 here. I was just going to say, has A.J. Brown gotten a target? Well, he just had a first down catch over the middle on a beautifully designed, executed, and made play right there. The Raiders make this look so easy. Yeah. You know what? It's good. You know what? You can't complain. You can only play who's on the schedule. You needed a get-right game. This is playing like a get-right game. All it does is build your confidence up. Hurts leads the league in turnovers per play. What? Really? I don't know how that's true or not, but Hurts head of in this game. His head is in this game, yes. Another run attempt by Barkley. He actually picked up 7. There we go. Nice. That showed up on my real app. It's always so early. What? DG game. It is a DG game. Despite the drop, it's a DG game. I got 2nd and 4. Which one was a touchdown last year? The A.J. Brown one or which one? The Saquon run you're talking about. Yeah, maybe. Pitch to Barkley. Gets another 2. So we got a 3rd and 2 upcoming here. I was joking about Hurts having 2 turnovers on one play. It really happened last week. AJ just had a first catch of the game, and he had a first down on it, too. Like 13 yards. Another run for Saquon. He breaks it for a first down and gets inside the 10, but there's a flag on it. Probably holding. It's probably coming back. Tyler Steen gets called for the hold on that play there. That's a shame. That's a shame. Raisins do suck in everything because raisins are just awful. Barkley's having okay. He's getting stopped in the backfield a few too many times, but mostly, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, there's a hold on there. 3rd and 12 now instead of a first down. Absolutely hold. I don't think anybody's denying that. It is what it is. Probably. Another quarterback draw incoming here. Hurts gets the outside, get the first down. Got the first down. There we go. Look at Jalen Hurts on another first down run on a quarterback draw. Tyler Steen and Aiden A. Brown went back-to-back picks. Wasted capital. Hurts still slow. Cool, man. Good. I'm glad. I'll take slow Hurts getting first downs over fast Hurts not. Yeah, that's multiple. Both quarterback draws that were successful today were as blatant, obvious as possible. That's just how bad the Raiders are. They are bad. Pitch to Saquon on the outside. He's got room on the outside. He hesitated a little. Still picked up 8-9 yards there. All right. Hurts Velveeta cheese. You got to get the words right. Oh, Sidney Brown and Tyler Steen went back-to-back. Really? Oh, in the same draft. Not back-to-back. I get what you're saying. I got you, Marshawn. Look at the blocking downfield. They only gave him 8 on that. Gets the first down. What does this drive put Barkley up to? Just over 50 yards rushing now. Hurts over 40. Still only averaging 3.6 yards a carry. But, man. Wait. Where do you come up with these things, okay? That's what I want to know. Where do you come up with them? Are you just that naturally talented at comedy, Marshawn? I wasn't aware of how naturally talented and funny you are. Another shovel pass to Dallas Goedert, and he steps his way in for another touchdown. I guess my 20-0 score ain't happening, but man, that was pretty easy. That was an easy drive down the field for an Eagles touchdown. Let's go. The 40-year-old virgin knocking out the rest of the Hopefully this builds confidence. That this was a confidence-building type game. Saying that we can do this. What's that? 7 or 8 touchdowns in the year for Dallas? I think that's 8 or 9 now after this. I think he had 7 coming in this game. Why do we not pay Goddard? We're using this dude like crazy. I mean, Goddard has an injury history. I think it's a big part of the pay issues right there, if you want my honest opinion. He's also, north of 30 years old now. So there are reasons. But, yeah, I mean, I see it. I get it. Tanner time. I really need one more drive from the Eagles offense because I am 19 and a half yards away from my parlay hitting. I need Saquon Barkley to get to 69.5 or over 69.5 yards. I need 70 yards from Barkley, and he's at 50. So then they can bench everybody, okay? AJ's the type to put a piece of paper on his television and call it pay-per-view. Jesus. The app you use for checking stats has the score pop up 1 minute ago. Hate seeing it. Yeah, so I stay away from that stuff. Phil, the usage is crazy. Dallas Goedert's usage this year has been very good. And he's only missed 1 game, I think, this year. He's only had 1 game out this year, which is better than typical from him. Nothing wrong with the usage of him. There's no reason to, it is what it is. I think they will try to retain him. Who was it? Was it not? Mark Andrews just signed a big 3-year, almost $50 million deal. I don't know if they'll give him that kind of money. Maybe they do if they trade A.J. Brown. I don't know. We want Tanner. Give me one more drive. Let me get 20 more yards from Barkley, and then we could go Tanner time, okay? Howie Roseman never tasted paprika in his life. What? Probably not. Saquon the type to eat a Whopper in the morning. Oh, my God. I did call a blowout for the first time. You did. I said 20-0 was a real possibility. I didn't think the score would go too high because of the weather, but yeah. I mean, I'd give it to him, sure, Pump Man. It's just the money. I mean, how much more money are you going to spend on offense when you're already spending a lot? But also on the flip side, Calcaterra hasn't done nothing. So if you let Calcaterra go and Goddard go, that'd be really tough to see. So they might try to work something out with him. Did you know Dallas once stood at a car lot and stared at a car for 4 hours because it said focus? Oh, jeez. Saquon hasn't been great. There's no doubt. He's looked better at times, but also not better at times today. Inconsistent is what I would say, not trash. Right. AJ probably is salty that he's got 1 catch. What's up, Brian? JoJo, does Pete Carroll get fired after this game? I don't know. I mean, they are trying to lose out, so maybe. I don't know. Good tackle on special teams. Greg can't be a blocker, can go. What? All right, let's keep this shutout on defense going. Let's go. How many shutouts? Somebody got a chance to Google this for me. How many shutouts have been in the NFL this year? I know shutting a team out is very hard to do. Doesn't happen often. But has it even happened yet this year? Nowhere to go on that first down run. Ugh. Still to this day, I find that one of the dumbest play call. I mean, he didn't call the play because he's not a play caller. But man, that was such a bad decision. Yeah. I mean, you're absolutely right. Oh darn! Almost like I should say, "I told you so." Third down. Scrambles out. Will that go down as a third? No, I thought that was watching the wrong play there. No, I did call Nolan Smith 2 sacks. That does count as a Nolan Smith sack. Jalen may get benched for the fourth. Everybody wins. Exactly. I still want 20 more yards from Barkley. Then we can bench guys, but not before that. Got to bench Hurts after his play today. Yeah. Is that another sack for Nolan Smith? I did predict 2 Nolan Smith sacks. That shutout, man. That shutout is real. We're watching it unfold here. There we go. Probably is. I bet you he's not even over it still to this day. Honestly. Yeah, Nolan Smith blew him up there. Yep. Absolutely. Man. It's going to be a stress-free week. I mean, the viewership on Trending in the AM is going to be low because there's going to be no drama this week for the Eagle fans to talk about. I'm not going to be able to say in a title, should we bench this guy or that guy? It's going to be a very boring week of content. Seriously. It's sad a 36-year-old has 2 sacks before Nolan gets 1. But good job, yeah. I thought they had already given him credit for another sack in the game, but I must have misread that. Dude tried to be low man, and Nolan definitely made him low man. Yep. Absolutely. Gotta love it. Got to love it. I just love the confidence this team's playing with. Not letting anything, bring this team down right now. I love it. Come on. Let's do a quick check-in around the NFL here. Where are we at in games now? Browns still down 14-0, but they are moving the ball. Ravens still up 14-0 on the Bengals. Chiefs Chargers is 13-10. Patriots 24. Bills 14. Commanders up 22-14 over the Giants. Jags up to 31-10 over the Jets, and the Texans 23. Cardinals 7. All those games are at halftime or in the third quarter, very early third quarter. Tanner gets in. You can always just write Tanner played well. Do we have a quarterback controversy if he throws really well, right? Eagles offense looking like the beginning of the year. Yeah, this is as stress-free of a game as we've had all year. 100%. But everyone keeps saying it's 23. Everyone, the Eagles organization says it's not. Yeah, it's been hard to predict. Like I said, I'm 20 Saquon Barkley yards away from hitting my 1 parlay on the Eagles game. I actually don't even know where actually, I could just look at the picture here I took of it, of my monster teaser. Let's see here. Obviously, I'm hitting the Eagles game. The Chargers game, I'm hitting that, Jags. Yeah, so it looks like I'm trending right. I do have Seahawks -1 over the Colts later today to win that one. You should leverage your live stream and video skills for another YouTube channel. Yeah, hit me up. I mean, do you know anybody? I'm looking for a full-time job here. All right? I'm looking for jobs. I reached out to a few people. I talked to a few people last week, Quentin. Nothing I really liked, though, or really liked for possibilities of work. Definitely want to find ways to make some money with this. All right, I needed 20 yards from Saquon. He got 17 of them on that first play. Nice. Raiders linebacker situation looks so much like the 23 Eagles. Devin White. Go figure. It's the Raiders, but we needed this coming at we needed this. We needed an easy game so much. All right? Just to take the pressure. All right? Needed to take the pressure off this team. Tell me from what we were looking at until today, it did and it didn't. Okay? So the reaction from the team told me it wasn't 23. The no panic. Okay? Come on, a couple yards here. All right, there we go. All right, Saquon's got the yards I need. Now bench them all. All right, we're good. There we go. I need Jags running back to get 76 rushing yards. He's got like 20. That might not happen. It might be. It's Tanner time now. All right, we're hitting parlays today. We're winning football games. I got a kick-ass DFS lineup rolling right now. Although I do have Saquon in my DFS lineup too. So maybe another Saquon touchdown would be cool. But yeah. Tank Bigsby's legs churning. Just cannot believe how bad the Raiders linebackers are. These runs away from look. They're a bad team. The just win baby Raiders to the one win maybe Raiders. Yeah. They're bad. There's no doubt about it. Nice. Be a good win for you, right? I didn't bet big today on any of my two parlays, so now you got to take Jalen Hurts out. Dude just took an unnecessary hit and gets up slow. Now, see, I'm unemployed, AK. I need a job. So, yeah. Jalen Hurts is limping a little bit. You might get your Tanner stuff. Yeah, I think Jalen's feeling it on that one there. Yeah. Can't protect Hurts ever, yeah. Third quarter's over, and it's not even 3 o'clock. It's 2:59, and the third quarter is over, guys. Yeah, now I'm saying just bench them now. You know, we can't risk any more injuries or anything like that, okay? Got too much to play for here. Yeah, I don't understand what was going on that play. I really don't. Yeah, it was a late slide. I don't know. Maybe. Stop. I hope not. It might be Tanner time, though. It might be. Fourth quarter, up 24-0. You're driving. You might as well. Game has been cruising along. Yeah. It's 24-0. Eagles have the ball. So it's the start of the fourth quarter upcoming. Jalen Hurts took a big hit right before the end of the second quarter there. What's the game cast? Where's the ball now? We got the ball at the 27-yard line on 3rd down and 5. Yeah. This game is as good as over. Let's protect our guy. I'm going to be very content with that. Find a way to run this out. No new subscribers today. We do have 21 likes on the video, though. Are they moving the camera to Tanner? This game is like listening to Eagles band. Peaceful, easy feeling. Yeah, absolutely love that. Listen, no matter how good KP has been this game, I expect a stupid play from time to time, and that was one of them. Yeah. Tanner time. Fans are so happy, and he comes in, throws 3 pick six. We lose. That would be the ultimate gut punch to those McKeisters, right? They would make some kind of an excuse at the offensive line or the wide receivers. You know that. He usually slides on that or takes it out of bounds. He definitely got his leg and knee tangled up there. Definitely. All right, he's still out there. Didn't forget about it. We're using it for motivation. No, bro, I'm stoned and I wouldn't even. As soon as this game's over and I get tomorrow's morning show set up. Not yet. One more score. Touchdown, A.J. Brown. That was like, dude, that was so easy. The Raiders are so bad. That wasn't even that good of a throw from Jalen Hurts there. That wasn't even a good throw. Just look at how there's 3 guys there. Like, that was like training camp easy. When you're not hitting the quarterback, you're not trying to take players out. Like, that was like a flag football out there. Now everyone is happy, yes. AJ is going to be so happy playing Madden tonight. Yes, exactly. All right, we're up 31-0. If the route wasn't on, it's on now. Yeah, it's true. I'm still not seeing them reviewing Hurts. And oh, man, that sucks. Whatever. Get to avoid any AJ talk. Like, there's nothing to talk about this week. It's all power of positivity on this channel. So like, subscribe, share. Great pass. Hurts looked good today. Looking good today. Unleash Kenny Pickett, yeah. We're going to play prevent defense now, and he's going to put up some yards. What can you do to be better? He says passing. Hurts doesn't throw to wide receivers over the middle. He doesn't. Ever. He's so bad at it. Just only put him at, he's not quite a perfect passer rating today. 154.9. 12 of 15, 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. Barkley's got it up to almost 80 yards rushing. Man. Pretty easy day so far. Pretty easy day. They will, but I don't talk like those, okay? I do things differently on my channel. And that's why I can't get any momentum, because I won't be just like everybody else and badmouth everybody. I just won't do it. I don't make, nonsense conversation. I'm a myth-spewing machine. Hurts threw to defensive tackle in the middle last week. He did. AJ bobbled the ball a little because he was showboating in the end zone. He might have been. That might have been part of it right there, for sure. Yeah. So my parlay. That's so funny. Hit that. Yep. All right. We're good. Easy money today. Easy money today. Reporter asked Jalen about the 5 turnovers. He said it's all a learning experience. We're not a finished product. Yep. I do set the trends. And everybody else always just tries to follow me. There's a lot of stuff that goes on the radio that I say first. It is 100% Tanner time for the right. It's absolutely correct. It's Tanner. It's Tanner time. It's Will Shipley time. It's Dotson and Cooper time. It's get Landon and Cam out. It's Brett Toth, Matt Pryor time. Now, defensively, I'd like a majority of your defense to stay out there. I'd like to see the shutout hold. But in theory, you should be benching Q and Coop right now, too. It's 100. You got the whole quarter, but this Raiders team ain't scoring 31 straight points. Not a chance. It's get Trot Jr. some snaps. It's get Small Mondin some snaps. Offensively, I'm benching all the starters. I don't need my starters out there anymore. Now, actually, that touchdown throw to A.J. Brown, they'll be talking about where he misseen Dallas Goedert wide open over the middle. He should have thrown it to Dallas Goedert. He was wide open in the middle of the field there. That's what they'll say. Wow. The Kobe Dean looked like he shot out of a cannon on that first down play. I think this defense wants the shutout. They really want to pitch a shutout here today. Shot out of a cannon. Is Drew Kendall active? He is active today. Sure. Put him at center. Why not? I'm game for that. Shot out of a cannon to Kobe Dean there. Second and 16. Man, another play stopped in the backfield. There we go. Uh-oh, the Bills are making this a game here in the third quarter. 21-24. It was. He was being held on that play too, Cooper. So he could have called a hold. Third and 16. Force another punt here. The second time we've seen this. 3 guys on one side, 1 guy on the other. Pressure in his face. Wow, that was almost a miraculous catch. Wow. I mean, he was draped all over Quinion Mitchell. A little disappointed that Quinion Mitchell's given up 1 whole catch today because he's playing a really bad offense. They could have called offensive pass interference on that play. It would have been declined anyway, but still. Really quick punt there. Do we get Tanner McKee? Please let this be Tanner McKee time. That might be the first time I get pissed off. If Jalen Hurts comes out and gets hurt, I'm going to be pissed off. Line drive punt. I think there's going to be a block in the back, flag thrown. Yep, there it is. Yep, the gunner got cracked in the back. No doubt about it. Yep. Sidney Brown, unnecessary. Pretty blatant, pretty obvious on Sidney Brown there. Sidney Brown's so bad, man. Dude needs to be off this team. He's not even good on special teams anymore. Since 2003, the Raiders have 50 seasons with at least, wow. That's what, 22 years? Wow. 15 to 22 years losing record like that. Wow. Wow. It's crazy bad, to be brutally honest with you. That's like even worse than I thought. The Raiders haven't been a good football team for a very long time. Doesn't help, how poorly run their organization is. But yeah, heard that. Gotcha on that. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Sidney Brown's just not good at playing football. I hope it's Tanner time. I'm here actually agreeing with you now. It should be Tanner time. This is all he's done since the day we drafted him. That is why we drafted him. He never learned the throttle down. And that's why he's not on the field. That's pathetic when we're saying that. But you're right on that, Nooms, right? Like, Sidney Brown is a worse young player than Keely Ringo. I mean, it's not saying much, but it's saying a lot. Is Tanner warming up? Good. I want to see some Tanner. Tanner to Darius Cooper. Tanner and Will Shipley. Let's see it. If I see Landon Dickerson or Cam Jurgens get hurt or Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown get hurt, I'm going to be pissed off. I mean, they should. No, they should. My last full work week at 2025 starts tomorrow. Good for you. I mean, I have no job, so yeah. Since I sold my shop, I'm unemployed. So yeah. So I need to get this to 1,000 subscribers. So bad. This was too easy. Next week's game. Is next week the game that's got moved to Saturday at 5 o'clock? That'll be an interesting time frame to be live. Brown probably isn't getting 100 yards. All right, there we go. It's Tanner McKee. Tanner time. Let's see who we got. I see Bigsby out there. I saw Kylan Granson out there. Well, the McKeisters are so happy right now. Jalen Hurts wasn't perfect today. My bad. That is not Cam Jurgens at center. I could see that. Not sure who, but I can't see. Jordan Mailata's not out there at left tackle. Yeah, that offensive line's brutal. I see Steen out there. Steen and Fred Johnson are the only two starters on the offensive line. Thank you. Next week, a trap game? Probably not. Sid was a 5th-round pick at best, but the dude does have a ring. He does special teams well. I don't like him as a gunner. I don't think he'll be on the team next year, to be honest with you. Problem is, I don't know who all these back. I know Brett Toth is in at left guard. I know 64. Is that Drew Kendall at center? I don't even know. See Dotson, Granson, Calcaterra, Cooper. Tanner's first throw over the middle, wide open. Darius Cooper. Look at that beautiful throw from Tanner McKee. It was so beautiful. I love this. Mr. Rogers NFL commercial with "You Are Special." Yeah, I do too. DC. Tanner McKee, 1 for 1, 15 yards. Oh my God, we got a quarterback controversy on our hands. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they second stringers. Another handoff. A little hesitation run there. Picks up a few yards for Tank. It was beautiful. Beautiful. I want Tanner to throw a pick six. Yes, so do I, honestly. I want Tanner to go 1 for the next 10. I mean, he's just so good, Tanner. He's a pure, naturally gifted quarterback. I love seeing the emotion from Jalen Hurts after the touchdown throw. Love it. I hope his knee's okay, big picture. Obviously. Another handoff. Nice bounce it outside. Gets a couple. We're going to 3rd and short. We do need him good for the trade. I'm sarcastic saying that. Yes, I know. I know. Just let that clock keep ticking. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Yeah, quarterback controversy would be good. Yeah, I don't think so. I'd rather the channel never get monetized than kind of have that kind of nonsense on my show. I will always answer your comments like that bullshit, but I will never be the one that leads that. We just have a delay a game. God damn it, Tanner McKee. What's wrong with you? Couldn't get that ball snapped quick enough? Oh, they burned the timeout instead. Man. Oh, this game's going too easy, too smooth, too clean. Tanner just wasn't ready, I know. If that was Jalen Hurts, that would have been a problem, though. You know that, right? You know that. And yes, that there could be on McKee because plays have been getting in fast today. Yeah, we haven't had a problem with plays getting in quickly today. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, Kevin Patullo's called a pretty solid game today. Kevin Patullo is trying to earn that head coaching gig with the Giants today. And again, it is just the Raiders. Next on Trending the End, 10 reasons Tanner should be the starter. Yeah. You would never get me to do that. You wouldn't. I would never go that route. Now, 10 reasons why Jalen Hurts has always been the answer, not Tanner McKee. Maybe I do that. Y'all overreact to Jalen Hurts' demise. Might be the title this week. A road win for the Flyers would be huge tonight. Kyle said he's going to the game. I hope him the best with the head coach. I wish him the best too. Yep, me too. Actually, I want Kevin Patullo to stay next year. So we actually have the same OC 2 years in a row. That would be best for business. Let's be honest. Anyway. Or scores across the NFL. Still a 3-point game in New England. Baltimore's up 17-0. Jacksonville's up 38-13. Chargers have tied it up. It's 13-13 against KC. Houston's smoking Arizona. No surprise. Cleveland is down 21-3 now. 22-14 is that Washington Giants score still. 23 team would never have a game like this in the second half. No, not at all. It was 17-0.5, and they scored 2 more scores in this game. So, yeah. Because they learned in 23 that making that drastic decision with the Desai to took a quick, easy pass, McKee, for a first down, keep the play clock going. They learned in 23 that making that Sean Desai play-calling switch to Matt Patricia, how bad that backfired, right? They saw that. And they weren't making that drastic decision again. Is Hurts back? Or are you just doing chat? These sound like Chat GPT titles for the show. But again, it's the Raiders. It is the Raiders. And you do got to take it with a grain of salt. It is the Raiders. Man, the backup offensive line run blocking better than the starting offensive line. How about that? No play should be called or snapped with more than 2 seconds left on the clock. Shouldn't. Commanders, Bills, Commanders. I mean, there's fresh offensive line. Yeah. Another handoff. This one was stopped in the backfield for a loss. It's all right. This next play will take it under 8 minutes. This game is just tick-tocking away. Great legs. The autumn wind is effing cold. Thank you very much, Adam. Yes, a nice win on my birthday. Nice, comfortable birthday today. Easy peasy. This game might be over by 3:45. Love it. I would have liked if we would have gained some subscribers for my birthday. No one loves me, so whatever. Fresh legs, yeah. Darius Cooper already had a big catch, but yeah, sure. Let's go with another one here on 3rd and 8. I think even Britt Covey might be in the game as a wide receiver here. Let's get a Britt Covey first down catch here. That's what I want. Tanner McKee scrambling. Not known for his legs, and he scrambles for the first down. Tanner McKee just took off too quickly. He didn't go through his progressions there, you know. Tanner McKee's got to learn to go through his progressions a little bit better. Yeah, blowout. I said 20-0. It's 31-0. That's much more. God damn it. Q, you have to hit me up after the show. I'll have to talk. I'll be in Orlando, I don't know, the 28th or the 29th for a week. We'll get together and get a beer. He got some wheels, yeah. He took off too quickly. He didn't go through his reads quick enough there, or well enough there. Tanner McKee's a better running quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Call 610-215. Whatever. There's a big pass over the middle to Darius Cooper. Look at McKee go. Quarterback controversy for sure. Now we're under 7 minutes left in this game. You're so happy right now, right? Aren't you? So WIP is going to be calling the Tanner. Yeah, absolutely will be. Absolutely will be tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. McKee improved his wheels last year, did he? I don't know. This drive's over 6.5 minutes long already. Tank Bigsby bounces outside. Don't go out of bounds. Another first down. Oh, well. Went out. Oh, I guess it's not time to stop the clock yet. 6:30. This will be under 6 minutes now. Wow. Well, I said 20-0, which would be technically 3 touchdowns. His touchdowns are 6 points each. McKee runs like 10 times. He does. Actually. Pump Man's been in here bashing Hurts. He has, Adam. You dipped out for a little while. He was here. The Raiders, the Saints. There's going to be at least a half a dozen teams calling the Eagles in the offseason for McKee. They have to. And the Eagles are going to draft another quarterback in rounds 3 through 6. They're going to draft another quarterback. Maybe in the 3rd round. Pump will be back to say Tanner and Tank look way better. Probably. The offense is moving so much smoother. Look at those. Man, there's 5 teams. I thought there's 3 teams. There are 8 teams within one game of that number 1 draft spot. Is there a for sure thing at quarterback this year in the draft? I don't even know. I guess Indiana's quarterback maybe. I don't know. Man, another 3rd down coming. Under 5 minutes left. Bigsby is good runner, but doing very well, yeah. Pump Man was prime Pump Man today. But yeah, man. He dipped as soon as, so did Marshawn dip. I'm not getting myself stressed out today. I wasn't. Wasn't at all. Yeah, we've all forgotten about McCord. But yeah, you're going to draft another quarterback, and then you're going to have McCord and whoever the rookie is battling for the 2nd and 3rd string. Maybe they keep someone like Sam Howell around. I don't know. Another pitch play, cut it up the middle. He fought his way for another first down, which is great. Look at Bigsby fight for yards. Every time McKee has ever played, this offense runs like a well-oiled machine. Cool, man. Cool. Keep piping up McKee to build that trade value. Pump getting ready. Dakota Drool Fest, yeah. Oh, man. Some missed tackles there. Some strong leg churning there. And now the Raiders are under 4 minutes left in this game. K1's disappointed me. He hasn't been around much. He had one comment, and then he dipped out. Way to treat me on my birthday, you know? Bigsby bouncing around. Good. I didn't want him to score on that play. I wanted to take at least 2 more plays for get this under 2 minutes. We are a quarterback factory. We are. Wow. I got to say, despite us winning this game easily, this might be one of the worst football teams I've ever seen play football in the Vegas Raiders. Like, this has just been, like, we might bitch and moan about quarterback controversy and Hurts, McKee, whatever. Dude, we should be so happy that we are not the Raiders right now. Like, this team has got 1 tight end and 1 defensive end who won't be here next year. Like, the Raiders might be one of the worst teams I've ever seen play football. Tanner McKee looking great out there. We officially have a quarterback controversy. Of course we do. Hey, thank you, you filthy animal. Right back at you. Dug through the fridge, Rick. I found this, okay? This is what I'm drinking today, okay? It's really actually pretty tasty for a Christmas beer. Bigsby just stopped at the goal line. Pushing. Does not get it. So it's 4th and goal. They'll let the 2-minute warning hit. We'll see what happens. Raiders going to draft Mendoza with first pick. Who's Mendoza again? I'm not even sure. You got to remember, I'm not a college guy. There's K1. I already said you disappointed me, K1, by dipping on my birthday today most of the day. Raiders remind me of coat-tight Eagles. Maybe worse. What's this flag? Yeah. Which way? It's a real. I'm not a Sam Adams guy, but it's see, the thing is with Christmas beers, Rick, the spices, the Christmas spices normally are too strong. The Christmas spice in this beer is not bad. Okay, so I like it. That's why I figured it was the Indiana quarterback. But is he a sure thing? I'm not sure. Sure, let's do that, mister. I've wanted that so long. The Eagles choked. Yep, 31-0 was all they're winning by right now. Like the original sandwich lager better. Yeah, the White Christmas was always my favorite. So far, I have 3 bets today. One already won, my Eagles parlay. My monster teaser is winning. I still need Seattle to win tonight or this afternoon. And then I got a parlay on 3 wide receivers in the afternoon slate to all get 70 yards. And that's not till the afternoon. I can't. I'm never satisfied. Y'all don't like me enough. Is it so time for O-line to get a receiving time? That would be. Yeah. But a Brett Toth touchdown, right? If you saw any of my podcasts, I was tearing up some. I was very, very not myself. And I didn't want to embarrass myself like the other podcast a few weeks ago where it took me like 4 times typing in the comment to get the words right out. So I was watching. I was just stoned. K1 is shucking one out right now, is he? Is that what he's doing? 2-minute warning, guys. If I'm the Eagles, I go for this. And if you don't get it, whatever, you get a safety. Let's win this game 33-0. Oh, man. I shoveled the snow before I went live. It took me like an hour to shovel my driveway. It sucked. My knees hurt right now. No doubt about it. My legs are starting to get sore. My shoulders will be soon. I would love it. I've always wanted a Jordan Mailata and a Jordan Davis touchdown run. I have. Is it bad manners not to kick the field goal here? No, because you know what you do? You're doing it. You don't even care about the score. Because if you don't score on 4th down here, they got 99 yards, right? You kick the field goal, whatever. It's not bad manners to go for it. Yeah. After this, I got to record the check down. I got to set tomorrow's morning show. And that pot roast was probably going to beep any moment now. Well, no. I said it to get done at 4 o'clock. I forgot. It's 3:30 right now. I could use a Hurts touchdown for fantasy, but we'll settle for some tank action. That's right. Where's Kenny G when you need him in these late game moments? No tush push here? Are we not going tush push? Oh, man, it's kind of disappointing that there's no Tanner tush push happening here. He was stopped, Tank on the goal line there. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, they're back on the same page. That's fine. I'm okay with them getting stopped. Now they're 98 yards away from breaking this shutout. Game is running fast. You have time for check down. Dude, I got so much time on my hands tonight. I'm going to get all my stuff set up before dinner. BS, he got in. I don't care. Setting up 2 points for BG. Yes. Bills took the lead in that game. Will they talk about Drake May blowing that game? Drake May had a 21-0 lead in that game. Or 24-7 lead. I forget what the lead was in that game. Man, are they going to bash Drake May for blowing that lead? Chargers are up on the Raiders. That game's not even in the 4th quarter yet. Chicago up 28-3. Washington up 29-14. Man. Yeah, I don't know. Sore from shoveling, the body getting so absolutely. Dude, I'm so out of shape. There's a Planet Fitness right down the street, and I was shopping for the dinner tonight. Last night, I saw him like as soon as the new year hits, I'm probably going to join that Planet Fitness and start going. I used to be a big gym rat when I was younger, mister. Haven't been in a long time, but it's time to get this body's getting in shape in 26. They were up 21-0 before Bills scored. So they've blown a 21-0 lead. Wow. Tank had that. I haven't even seen a replay because I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I wanted a safety from Brandon Graham here instead. I want the shutout so bad. That shutout, man, would mean so much. Jets, one of the worst run defenses, but they will only pass Jags, yeah. Join the gym next year, putting that in the time capsule. I am. Unless I get a full-time job. That's why I need some paying gigs online. That's how far I'm behind. Oh, okay. Drake May is like that. Yeah. People love them some Drake May. I'm like whatever with them. I care less. I mean, we've never seen it before. But we were talking about benching Jalen Hurts when we did it. Are they going to be talking about benching Drake May? I don't know what the box score says. I don't know if he's got any turnovers or anything. We're going jumbo package on first down here. Good. That's fine. Are they going to burn timeouts here or just try to run the clock out? I would love to see the Raiders just understand they've lost, not risk anybody getting hurt here. I hate this point of the game. I saw Jalks Hunt in on that play. Like, I know the defense wants a safety. Oh, whoa. I think Fox just jinxed the Eagles. They already put it up as a win. The Raiders are making a comeback here in under 2 minutes. The Raiders don't even care about this game. It's like Ty Robinson's out there. Keely Ringo with an open field tackle of a running back. How about that? Absolutely agree with you on that, mister. They just put up the Eagles are 9-5. The game ain't over. There's still 54 seconds left. Let's not jinx anything. Not just a Ringo sighting, an open field tackle from Keely Ringo. Look at Nick Sirianni smiling. Be a happy group of Eagles in that locker room after the game. That should be the last play of the game, hopefully. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Are they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, the people talking about firing Sirianni, the people talking about benching Hurts, it's going to be a quiet week. It's going to be a lot of talking about how it's just the Raiders. It is 3:35. That was a 2.5-hour football game. I can't tell you the last time I saw only a 2.5-hour football game. Man. The Tanamaki era has begun, baby. Easy win, people. Easy win, just like I said all week it would be. That was an easy dub right there, guys. All right. TV's off. Thank you all for tuning in on my birthday. Thank you very much, guys. I'll have the Eagles check down out in about an hour. My recap thoughts on this game. I don't know when the last time the Eagles had a shutout, but I'm sure it'll be online for tomorrow. It's a complete game shutout. That's right. That was like a 9-inning, 2-hit ball game from Zach Wheeler, right? Tanner Nation, let's go. That's right. I need to get my Tanner McKee jersey before they sell out. Thank you. I will. Can't wait to have dinner in a little bit. See what Melissa's cooking cookie-wise for me upstairs. Can't wait for a good birthday cookie upstairs. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Get started on the other things I got accomplished tonight. here for the channel. So everybody have a great day. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, like, subscribe, share. Do it all, guys. We'll talk tomorrow, guys. So go Birds, as always. Got to end on a Tanner has me. Yeah, we have to end on a Tanner comment right there. And then, of course, yes, it's always go Birds. And it's always bubbles up, guys.